SK. 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 Came in the game as an avatar. Laid a movement that took us to the stars. And out to Vegas where it is full of bars and fake stars. They are mad because we shook the table and made people disconnect the cable. The crazy thing is the more we innate with they hate, the more they hate. Why they hate, we congratulate and educate. Because the word is too great for hating. That is something they will never be able to conquer paint. But let me say it again. We let a movement that shook the table and had people disconnect the cable. We put pins in people's hands so they could make real life plans. We made merch that had you looking fly at church. We called town highs, especially when we were appalled. Who you know can do it all and still stand tall like Obama on a presidential call. SK, SK, SK. Let me say it again. We let a movement that shook the table and had people disconnect the cable. SK, SK. We let a movement that shook the table and had people disconnect the cable. We put pins in people's hands so they could make real life plans. We made merch that had you looking fly at church. Avatar Nation, always and forever.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Friday, happy Friday. So let me acknowledge those who are here because you could be anywhere. So I appreciate you guys being here. This is gonna be a short live because this is a busy day. But what's up, CMAC TV? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Black Strawberry Apple, how you doing? Good to see you as well. Thank you for being here. Hypnotic Touch. Thank you for touching down over here. Appreciate you. You wishing everybody a beautiful day. Well, thank you. Egyptian Goddess, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Let's see, Sassy Francis, child. Is that the other Sassy or the real Fran? Oh, child, that's a controversial name, Sassy. What's up, Detached? How you doing? Thank you for your everlasting support. Appreciate you, Nessa A. Thank you also for your contribution, Nessa A, to the banner challenge as well as Detached. What's up, Philly T? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here as well. For those who are in my Avatar Platinum chat, I know it's brought to y'all attention recently about something regarding the holidays regarding me. As I told that person who sent me that message, I'm not sure right now because I'm trying to be cognizant of what's going on with everybody's, finances and stuff like that. So I don't ever want that to be an imposition. So just give me a minute and I'll get back to y'all. So, but I do appreciate y'all thoughtfulness. What's up, Ray Black? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right. So listen, y'all. Like I said, I only got a little bit of time, but I wanted to come down and speak to y'all real quick. So if y'all saw that stock market sold off and it went back up. I think that's an indication of what's to come. Somebody did something to get that back up. So I think that's what y'all saw. I think if it continued to sell off, then a lot of people would have been in pandemonium, and things like that. So they sold whoever sold, they sold off during the night, and then once the market opened back up, they had it as if bringing it back up. As you can see right now, my prediction is that it's going to sell off. I'm not a financial expert. I'm just a financial observer. Is that it's going to sell off as we go into the weekend because you never know what's going to happen over the weekend. But for that to have shaken the markets the way it did, something is going on. But they don't want everybody to scare everybody. So pay attention. What's up, Cosmic Girl? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, let's get into it. I don't know anything in the real world news to inform y'all about, so let's get into the mess because that's what y'all primarily here for. So let's start with that messy ass Jay Wilson. Child, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Now listen, listen, listen. I don't listen. The floor from the picture that I saw, the floorboards were looking dirty. The man that said he's immaculate and always clowning people for how dirty their house is and all that. They talking about some island. There was an island with listen. Like Catherine Powell said, Catherine Powell was somewhere and she. I was like, damn, Catherine Powell, you calling out the pastor and you be over there, but she was right. Anybody that's calling out somebody about their cleanliness and always talking and remarking about how somebody dirty everything should be motherfucking immaculate. And he over there talking about, oh, well, Molly May didn't. I was like, oh, Molly Maybach? Molly Maybach over at your house, cleaning your house? But he like, oh, Molly May didn't come. Negro. We know there ain't no Molly May coming over there unless they got 100% discount. unless they got 100% discount. And I put on my community wall, Molly Mae is giving out gift certificates. So if you want to get his dirty ass a Molly Mae discount, go do so. Because he ain't hiring no motherfucking Molly Mae. He don't pay full price for shit. Do you think that he gonna honestly get hire money, pay money for somebody to come over there and clean? He is just no lying ass. It's just over there living like Tracy. And let's get on Tracy for 1 second with your commode looking ass. Don't you ever sit up there and somebody chat talking about I need to take Ozempic, which you sit up here gargling and drinking and inhaling urine. Your nasty ass. She over there at KRN talking about, oh, well, if KRN allows people to sit up there and drag me, then, I'm going to do what it do. And I put damn right in that chat. If you don't have respect for yourself, if you going to sit out here and say you drink urine like it's water, then fuck that. Ain't nobody going to have no damn respect for you. Over there looking like you sitting up there living a damn urinal. Oh, Lord. Nah, what's his name? Noble, Mr. Feeble over there on YTC talking about, every time y'all bring Tracy up. What in the hell you doing? Listen, Tracy got peed on for pay, and Noble opened up his booty so that Tracy could play. Okay, that's what I got to say about that whole shit. Like I told you, if Tracy need to go over to Dubai so they could just poop on her chest. Woo! Child, it is a lot going on, college. It is a lot. So yeah. So going back to what I was saying, Jay Wilson, and then Jay Wilson got the nerve to sit up there and curse out somebody named Pauline or something. I don't know what that person's name. Got all mad and went nasty. That's how you know he really nasty. But then I was listening to Olivia, and Olivia was saying that somebody said that Jay Wilson said that God is playing with him. And I was like, woo, let me say it. He said that God is playing with him. So I feel like Jay Wilson really going through something. Now, let's get into this whole vertical shit. Y'all do not need to be on vertical. Y'all don't. Jay Wilson is another one. When Ness was saying he had liver spots, I'm like, what the hell this girl talking about liver spots? What's she talking about? Boy, I saw him on vertical. That motherfucker looked like a crackhead. Jay Wilson, you look like a crackhead. And I'm starting to put two and two together. You may not be healthy. You may not be healthy. Something else is going on. Something is definitely wrong because something's wrong over there. That is not like you can say Ozempic or Wegovy or whatever. Something else is going on, Jay Wilson. Something else is going on because I talk about Jay Wilson, but I don't be standing in the camera trying to look at his ass. But when that vertical, you got no other option but to look. It's like 100% zoomed in. I'm like, damn, don't they got some feature where you could zoom out? Because Ness, they zooming too much in on you, girl. Like sometimes like I told you, sometimes I just have to put my phone on face down because I don't want to be looking at them people like, damn, Ness, sorry, Ness, I'm not going in on you, but verticals ain't doing you no justice. Okay, I'm like, I just like, damn, like, I know y'all think y'all look good, but y'all don't look that good to be zoomed up on that coast. But yeah, Jay Wilson out here looking like a crackhead. Then he got the nerve to sit up there and whatever you want to call it. That's why his ass is in court today. YouTube court over there at TMSO. Please come 7:30 if you want to express your grievances that Jay Wilson has caused the YouTube community to have, especially when it comes to worship. So he gonna go over there and say, if you want Rico to come on my platform, you gotta give me $50. What? The nerve of that man to sit up there and try to exploit in that way. And did you think he gonna give that man $50? Hell the fuck no. The nerve of him. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So lastly, we're gonna talk about Momma D versus Jessica B. Child, listen. Apparently Jessica B said something down in the chat that had Momma D go off yesterday, and she was saying that she can find Jessica B, and Jessica B needs. I'm sorry that Momma D needs know Jessica B, and child, I was like, I'm like, okay, but Momma D, you was saying some kind of threatening vernacular. That's all I'm gonna say, Momma D. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. What's up, crackhead Willie? Are you Jay Wilson's son, crackhead Willie? Because Jay Wilson, like I said, definitely look like a crackhead. Woo, child, that head ain't even shrieking right. That's why you. Anyway, mm, living in filth, living in utter complete filth. Got the nerve to be talking about people like that. And then somebody asked, where the fuck is lyric? Where lyric at? That's what A says. God is revealing who we see. I said when lyrics slapped Jay Wilson in his face, that was really God slapping Jay Wilson in his face. Then he put a roach on his wall to humble his ass. It's just like you can't keep playing with God and using God for coin, and they go, okay, keep playing, all right, and then be the complete antithesis of what God represents. What's up, Jazz A? How you doing? Good to see you. Long time no see. Thank you for being. Oh, T Donna, what's up, girl? How you doing? Happy Friday to you. Hope you and your family are doing well. What's up, Mama D? You okay? You like the limit 2.0. You be on here. Oh, what's going on, Mama D? I'm concerned because never have I seen you on this application so much. You're doing like 24-hour routine. What's going on? She called me a mammy. What is the definition of a mammy? What is a mammy? To me, that's just one letter off the mommy. What is a mammy? She been messing with me. Maybe she wants to be you, Mama D. You never know. Most times the people that harass you are those who want to be with you, or be you. That's why God is not a toy. He keep playing. I told you when he did that prayer call, and he didn't even try to get a prayer on the call went directly from UPS or Amazon to Vivian's home, and then from Vivian's home to the people. Ain't never touched the prayer. Right? I was just like, wow, you don't do God like that. And then he sat up there and took a chaplain position, but don't want to touch the dead. And then mocked the Mexican family that was touching their past loved one, the one that had passed on. I said, oh no, you not. I said, oh, now you gonna sit up here and take a position that represents the Lord and be the complete opposite. I was just like, wow. Oof. Anyway, you gone? Okay, girl. You be safe out there now. These people crazy. All right, so what's the other thing I wanted to say? There was something else I want to talk about. Oh, we gotta hold on. In case you didn't hear my #1 hit on the Billboard chart, we're gonna take a brief intermission. In case you didn't hear my song on the Billboard charts, here we go. It's called Big Head Brianna. Cause girl, did you see her live yesterday? That head was big. All right, here go Big Head Brianna, y'all. Ooh, child. Ooh, Lord. Brianna. You another one to step back, or step back, because we can see all up here. We can see all the cartilage in your damn nostril, child. Here we go, Big Head Brianna, y'all. Ooh, child.
Big head Brianna. Big head Brianna. Big head Brianna. You have so much to say, but yeah, you date a man with 8 babies. I treated you right, I made sure you got hugged tight. But instead of accepting me, you decided to hang with some wannabes. When you dream, I know you dream of me and what we can be. Forget that lawnmower man. Cause to be honest, I know he is my #1 fan. And while you talk about slapping G's on my name, just know I be stacking G's like
something popped up. Here we go, y'all.
You striving to go to school and good for you, but the true test is who you rocking with. Really the best, or just pulling you into a bunch of mess. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna, big head Brianna, nah. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna, nah. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna. You have so much to say, but yeah, you date a man with 8 babies. I treated you right, I made sure you got hugged tight. But instead of accepting me, you decided to hang with some wannabes. When you dream, I know you dream of me and what we can be. Forget that lawnmower man. Cause to be honest, I know he is my #1 fan. And while you talk about slapping G's off my name, just know I be stacking G's like you do, Kylo. You striving to go to school and good for you, but the true test is who you rocking with. Really the best, or just pulling you into a bunch of mess. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna, big head Brianna, nah. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna, nah. Big head Brianna, big head Brianna. You have so much to say, but yet you date a man with 8 babies. I treated you right, I made sure you got hugged tight. But instead of accepting me, you decided to hang with some wannabes. When you dream, I know you dream of me and what we can be. Forget that lawnmower man. Cause to be honest, I know he is my #1 fan. And while you talk about slapping G's off my name, just know I be stacking G's like you do, calories, yeah. Calories, big head Brianna, big head Brianna. Calories, big head Brianna, big head Brianna, big calories, big head Brianna, big head Brianna, big calories, big head Brianna, big head Brianna, big head Brianna, big head Brianna.
All right, that's Big Head Brianna for y'all. what else I wanted to talk about on the YouTube streets? I'll drop the link so Mama D could tell us why she leaving before she leaves. Hold on, y'all. Child, what is going on with this damn thing? I cannot stop this lady from dancing. Lady, could you stop dancing? Hold on. Child, hold on. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, damn, she just sit her ass down. She all dancing. Oh, yeah, this is why we talk to y'all, man. Hold on. Listen, y'all. Let's have a conversation about news. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link real quick in case anybody wants to come up. Like I said, only got a couple of minutes. Let's talk about news real quick, okay? Because we gotta have I don't know who I'm I gotta have a conversation with y'all, the universe, whoever. Listen, we gotta talk about news. Listen, this shit is crazy how people sit up here and sending news out to people like, hey, listen. So I had a situation, right? This lady, we engaged in a conversation, and she gonna send me some seductive ass picture, right? Now, mind you, I ain't never met this lady, so I ain't sending your ass shit, okay? Now I know with technology, like not y'all, but all these people running around here sending news. Don't y'all know that shit is on somebody's server? Don't you know somebody that shit is on somebody's server? Don't you need to know that it's a conduit before it gets to you? That these people are sitting up here sending news and seductive pictures and all this shit. And I'm like, so she's like, oh, pretty much asking me where mine at. I'm like, I don't send out news. Now, this is the first time I ever felt compelled, because usually I just block your ass. But this is the first time I felt compelled to curse somebody out. So they then responded and said, oh, that's bullshit. You contact me when you I don't remember the rest of it. So I wrote back, I said, no, fuck you. And what else was I saying? Well, I said, no, fuck you and your disrespectful ass. I sure did. That's what I said. I said, you know what? The beef sector rubbing off on me. Because never before I cursed somebody out like that. I just normally block your ass. But I said, you know something that say that's bullshit. I said, no, fuck you and your disrespectful ass. I said, ooh, and then I blocked that. I was like, But this is a comment. Y'all need to stop. You don't know who gonna get a hold of your phone and you got that whole pussy out in your breast and you in seductive bent over. Like, is this the new? Is this is where I want the conversation to go? Is this the new day of, hey, I'm interested in you? Because my mindset is when I've seen everything, I'm not interested no longer because the thrill is gone. You took the thrill from me. I'm fantasizing in my mind what everything looked like, and you just showed me everything. So why the fuck I need to meet up with you? You already showed me what I'm looking for. That's my mindset as a man. So I'm like, what is going on? Because this seems like everybody out here sending motherfucking news. They sending everything, and I'm like, this is how I go. Hi, then you get a picture of the ussy and the titty, and I'm like, well, I didn't. I just said, I just momentarily I don't even say hi. They say hi and see something else, and I'm like. But now I don't even want to talk to you because I know what you look like without even asking. Right? It ain't like, oh, you gonna put makeup on it and it's gonna get dressed up and it gonna look totally different. No. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What you gonna do? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like as a man, that's just such a turn off. It's something called like what they call that? Like just like the thrill is gone. Like you took the thrill out. It's like somebody giving me an unwrapped gift. Here you go. This is what I gonna give you for Christmas. Here you go. Well, don't give it to me on Christmas. I already saw it. Yes, I already saw what you look like down there, and I already saw what your titties look like, and then you already saw what you look like bent over. So I mean, I got what I want. And now you mad because I have respect for myself and ain't showing you what I'm working with? Oh hell the fuck no. And then you get mad at me, and Lord behold, you find out where I work, and then you sit out and you go come to my job and post pictures of me all over the workplace. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be careful when you put out news out here and what you gotta like I told y'all. When you make friends with a person, you got to think of the day that you fall out with that person. You hope that day never come, but you got to plan for that day because it's called something called life. You may not even do nothing to that person, but you know what I mean. So you fall out with a person. You say, let's say like yesterday I was talking about halitosis. If I go tell the girl, your breath kicking, or I give her a breath mint and she get mad, she said that's it, and then she didn't get mad and send my nudes everywhere to everybody that I introduced her to. You know what I mean? So it's just like y'all like cherish, cherish yourself. Have self-respect for yourself. You sending out pigs, like I said, the thrill is gone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know. Anyway, sorry, that's my tirade. Yeah, spread it all wide on the site and all that shit. Now, let me say this about Lemon. Lemon, you, yeah, you dumb because you 30 something year old and you talk like you 18. And I had to sit up here and say, you know what? This boy or this man is operating in a man's physiological body, but he is mentally that of an 18, 16, 17 year old. Just you ain't never shown me anything of the such. And then I had a conversation with Ghetto, and Ghetto calls you an internet friend. An internet friend. And I said, wow, that's all I needed to know. He called you an internet friend. And you think it's crazy that people want to go to a traffic hearing. Bitch, do you not know these people would show up for a community picnic if they knew you were going to be there? A traffic hearing, I think, is something that they can look forward to. You said, it's just a traffic ticket. It's just traffic court. Do you not know what could come from a traffic court? They can sit up there and say, we're going to take your license. They can sit up there and say, you got to go to these classes that cost $2,000. And until you complete the class, we're not going to reinstate your license. Do you not know everything comes out of traffic court? Do you not know that? Like, it's just, that's all just like, you kind of like weird in a way that you don't know. I don't know. But there could be major consequences to your life that could come from that traffic court hearing. Do you not know that? Like, I don't know. That was just, that commentary that they were offering is just kind of weird to me. But anyway, that's what I got to say. Stop sending out nudes, please. Y'all don't know who like, so many people have lost their jobs. So many people have, everything's just out there. This is, you really hate that Lemon no longer Avatar. He don't hate it. He love it that he no longer Avatar. I think he didn't know what Delvin wanted to be an Avatar, to be honest. He wanted to be unveiled. You know what I mean? So he got what he want. But I bet you Jay Wilson wish he was an Avatar though. Look how that motherfucker life done been fucked up because he wanted to put his face out there. He been fired from job to job to job. Y'all don't know that man is driving an hour and a half away everywhere he go in the morning, afternoon. He lost countless of jobs because of YouTube. His stank attitude. And he playing with God. And I think, you know what I was saying? I was like, you know what? God gonna have the last laugh. God gonna put that man on bended knee. And I'm not wishing for that, but I just foresee that, unfortunately, because he is not humble. He would not humble himself. He think humble is a form of weakness. Ooh, Lord, Sarah, man, don't say that, please. Ooh, Lord. Uh, what's up, Mama D? How you doing?
Hey, sugar dumpling, how y'all doing?
We doing fine, and yourself?
I'm doing all right, thank you, Lord.
You okay?
Oh yes, I'm doing fine. I'm at work. Nothing changed. It's somebody that's pushing that stuff with me, and that's why my husband told me. Yeah, my husband told me to just get off for a while because this particular person have a motive, and I don't think that he need to be keep on, pushing this narrative. I went back and made everything right with the young lady yesterday evening. We were talk, I told her that I admitted that I went dark for a minute because, when people just keep on with you picking, you just sometimes some people go off, some people can control it. And to type that in the chat with money on it and making a mockery out of me. I didn't think it was funny, and I went off for a minute. That's all.
And you have every right. You have every right to do so. So
Yeah, I didn't even know that it was down in the chat until they pulled it up with the money on it. Mama dears or mammy, you ain't gonna be getting no jokes off of me and think that I gotta be the butt of a joke like that. I didn't deserve that shit. But they got a content creator that's pushing it so he could get a clout off of it. I don't need to tell you who that is. We have a little history together, but if I say basketball head, let's say beach ball head, I don't have to call a name. So and I don't want you to call a name. Yeah, he trying to make money off of my name because that's his moderator. And that's wrong because if I went back and made things right with the young lady and cleared my heart, cleared my mind, I think that he should let it go.
I hear you. I hear you. If you made things right with her, then all is forgiven.
Because here's the thing about it. I understand it's the holidays coming up and people trying to find a way to make money any way they can. But here's the thing about it. You shouldn't be aggravating people and agitating them once it's over because in the B sector, Sir King, I wouldn't be sitting up here with you if things didn't change. People change, and I don't think you should be harping off a 70-something-year-old woman to make content out of because I was defending myself. Yes, I admitted to going dark for a minute, but I also recanted that. And he need to leave me alone. He really should.
Is that man? Is that man the man in Texas?
I'm asking Gemini the 75 to please leave me alone. I've never had any trouble with her in my life. I'm asking her, please. This is not her first time coming at me. I'm asking her to please back off of me, Sir King. Maybe you can. I can't. But ask her to please leave me alone and leave my past alone with you, please.
Oh, child. I think.
I'm
I
just
think.
asking her because I haven't done anything to this person. I'm asking her to back off of me. Every time I come over here, it's the same write up about me. Why don't she just let well enough alone? I mean, that's a troublemaker.
Well, Mama D, Gemini's not a troublemaker. She's just a protector of Avatar Nation. So she
Well,
was
I'm a
here,
protector of Avatar Nation too, but I'm asking her to leave me alone.
but Gemini's kind of still
Yeah, let her know
traumatized.
I'm not an enemy over here, please.
But Gemini's still touched by the things that occurred over here, though.
Well, and Gemini need to get a little therapy because I'm past it. And Sir King is past it. You should be too.
No, I'm still touched because you said you love Pizarro, yesterday, and I
Okay,
was
well, if you touch, all I can do is just continue to pray that everything gets better. That's all. I'm not going to even tell
you
you
didn't
how
even
to
listen.
feel.
You didn't
Just
listen to
like,
what I
people
said.
shouldn't tell me how
You
to
didn't
feel what the
listen to
girl
what I
did me, but
said. You didn't
I
even listen to
understand
what
what
I
you're saying,
said.
Sir King.
You
People
didn't
want to
listen
do
to
what
what
they
I
want to do
said.
to you,
You didn't even
but you
listen to what
can't
I
defend
said.
yourself and do
You didn't
back
even
what,
listen to what I said. You got the TV on. You didn't even listen to what I said.
for me.
Yeah, you. You said that you love Pizarro yesterday. I was like, damn, Pizarro don't love you though the way I loved you. But anyway, you tighten up your purse strings and see how she act towards you. She'll throw you out there every
I
time.
don't even see. That's the thing, Sir King. They running with narratives. I don't even be hanging over by them people like that. I go all over, but my husband don't want me going anywhere anymore.
The vernacular in which you use is very strong. You don't say you like people. You say you love people.
I can't make nobody believe
That's very.
nothing.
We ain't trying to make you believe. We just letting you know that the vernacular in which you use is very strong. You
Well,
can like many,
I
but love
mean,
few.
loving. I'm talking about loving Christ.
Girl. Okay.
Well, I mean, you are one of God's children, right? We are God's children, no matter how anybody else feels.
Yes, there's many children God like, but I don't think He love all of them. Though. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think it. I don't. I mean, I know it's funny to you, but I'm very sincere. And yeah, I mean, people if they can't, you can't defend yourself with certain people out here, but they can defend themselves. It's favoritism.
I understand. I understand.
So they get to do what they want to you. In other words, Sir King, in the chats. But when you go to speak on it, it's a big deal.
Well,
So
yeah. Well,
I
the
usually
vocal.
don't read a chat. Can I tell you how it happened?
Oh, I was there. I was there.
Yeah, I didn't even know that the girl had put it in there. They pulled it up just so I could see it, and I thought that I was like, hmm, I don't even need to explain the rest of it. You know the rest.
You know how this game go. People do things to provoke and create content.
Yeah, but see, it was a favoritism thing with that because they help enough for her, but they don't under. Some people understand how it felt because they were saying if I had typed that and called another woman a mammy, oh, the streets would be on fire by Mama D, and you know that, Sir King. Especially if I put
Well,
money on
I
it.
think but Mama D, I think you
If
don't
I put a
understand the
cash app in
character.
the wait, if I put a cash app in your chat right now, calling any of these ladies a mammy, you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be all over the streets. That's a doggone shame with Mama D.
As it should be. As it should be, because you don't understand your brand, right? A lot of people like brand awareness. You created a niche for yourself, right? So you're not just a regular chatter. You're someone who comes in and has a presence whom people know about you. So it carries weight. You gotta understand that. Once you hit that link and you now become a fixture on this apparatus or this application, you've entered the arena. And that's some of the stuff. Like Jessica B, I don't really, we don't, I think you got more clout than Jessica B, to be honest, and that's no
Well,
shade.
we've
That's
been
just,
knowing, we've been knowing her since Duchess over there. Remember, she used to hang over there.
I remember her, well, with Tracy before Dutch. So I think ages
Yeah,
ago.
but she had more than one fight. What I'm saying is the lady had more than one fight. It's not just me trying to single me out. She always let people know she have a license to carry and blah blah. I'm just saying, she not no angel, but they're gonna try to put it all on me. But I'm good though with everything. Like I said, I went back. I told him I admitted I went dark for a minute, and everything should be all right. Now, if it's not, I won't know anything about it because my husband don't want me, hanging around like enemies and stuff. Just stay away.
I understand. I understand. Well, Mama D, I appreciate you gracing the platform. I do have to get going here because I got a
All right,
meeting.
sweetheart, I really appreciate you.
Sure
I
thing.
appreciate you. And somebody out there named Cutie Pie that be over here.
Sometime. Hmm.
But when you see her, tell her to back the hell off of me about I'm whining. I ain't whining about shit. Cause see, when I go stupid, then it won't sound like I'm whining. When I go to saying some horrible things, just leave me alone.
I got you. I'll put the word out that Mama D wants to be left alone. Okay.
Yeah, I apologize, chat, everyone. Said hope everyone having a great. I hope you're having a great Friday and just leave me alone. Thank you. I'm making some gumbo tonight, Sir King. I wish I could pick some for you.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, I wish I could. Are you coming back tonight?
Yeah, I may have to be over there at Demons O because we gotta put Jay Wilson in virtual jail. So yeah.
Okay, I'll see you over there then.
Okay, sounds good. Thank
All
you.
right.
All
Thank
right. Bye.
y'all.
Bye. All right, y'all. That's the one and only Mama D. Um, Also, before we get going, anybody that's been a victim of Jay Wilson or feel that he is lessening your confidence in the church, or you feel that he's engaging in unethical practices, please feel free to hit the link so the YouTube community can know, and that we can have a chance on stopping this charade and putting Jay Wilson in jail, virtual jail. for eons and eons. Also, Sarah Van, you put something in the chat. I'm starting to connect the dots. Remember he did that whole prep thing and all that. So yeah, it's something going on over there, and I don't want that to ever be true. But something's up, and it's more than Wegovy. It's more than Planet Fitness. It's more than Red Therapy and all that. Now, Mama D, she is not a demon. Okay, the last person that mentioned demon was Lady Nika that called me a demon. I don't think she. I think Gemini 75 is a protector of the brand. She understands. I think Gemini 75 is more vocal than a lot of the people over here in Avatar Nation that went through that schism that we went through. So she's just passionate right now, Mama D, because she has PTSD of that situation. So, all right, y'all, I gotta go. With that being said, if you want to, please don't set the lobby for your exit, and also feel free to send a gesture to the $sign Circling Crown. You're welcome, Mama D. Feel free to send a gesture if you so choose to $sign Circling Crown. We tremendously appreciate it. Stay tuned for Themis O-Court at, I guess, 7:30 Eastern, 8:30, 8 o'clock. We're going to try to put Jay Wilson in virtual jail for all the hell that he put us through playing with God and his unethical business practices. Okay? Take it. What he said? Now he going to sit there and brag about how he went shopping and bought $100. I said $100. Boy, anyway. All right, with that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Have a great day, and I will talk to y'all soon. All right? Bye, y'all. See y'all later. Ooh, child.
Sir King.
Canvas.
Sir King. Sir King. Sir King.